All right, hey, what's up, guys? This is Coach Simpson here. Just going to give you guys a quick overview of what you guys got today. First of all, when you are done with your readiness pre-test, identify how comfortable you are with each skill. It's a great way to let your teacher know what you may need extra help on with the school year. So again, this face right here can teach it to a friend, so you know it well enough. The straight line face, making progress. The unhappy face, need more help. Okay, and then it goes through all the different questions here, and you'll rank them. All right. So, looking at the first page. All right, number 1. It's called integer operations. All right. So basically, what that means is, okay, you're just trying to add -8 minus -12. So you got to think about some of the rules that happen here. Okay, if you don't really have a clue, maybe ask a friend around you guys and see what they can come up with. If nobody has a clue, we will work on this next week. Okay. Number 2, order of operations. Okay. So it's 2 to the 3rd plus 5, parentheses 6 minus 2, close parentheses divided by 4. Now, I'll go ahead and write the little acronym down that you should already know. So if you know it, go ahead and write it down. But it's parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division in order. So remember, parentheses mean multiplication right here, and then the division's there. And then you're going to come back and add or subtract in any order. So that's PEMDAS. So that's what number 2 is. Number 3, combining like terms. So you got 4x plus 2y minus x plus 5y. Basically what combining like terms is whatever looks the same. Okay, they have to go together. So hopefully you guys can do that. See what you guys can do there. Okay, number 4, evaluating expressions. It says if x is equal to -3 and y is equal to -4, evaluate 2x squared minus 3xy. So basically what you're going to do here, you're going to take these numbers that they tell you the letters are worth, their values, plug them into the equations, and then you're going to basically use your order operations again. And see what happens there. Okay. Number 5, exponent rules. So when you're dealing with numbers raised to exponents or raised to powers and then to another power, okay, there's a specific rule you can do here. If you need to, you could actually break this down. So this means 2 squared 3 times, and then think what 2 squared is. So if you want to, you could break this thing all the way down, and then it should give you the amount of 2's multiplied by each other. Okay. Number 6, 2-step of equations. This one says 10x minus 5 is equal to -45. So when you're doing a 2-step equation, okay, you want to add or subtract first if you can. You want to do that to both sides. Okay, then you're looking at your variable next, and then whatever is on your variable, that's what you're going to divide the problem by. So it shouldn't take that long on number 6. Go ahead and look at the next page. All right. Number 7, 2-step inequalities. Okay, you're going to use the same rules that you used on number 6. So you're going to add or subtract first. Okay, and then you're going to multiply or divide whatever your variable is. All right. And then with an inequality, it's a little tricky because there's some other rules that come into play. So I'll let you guys see if y'all know that rule. Okay. Number 8, fraction operations. 1/2 divided by 1/5. So basically here you just need to know what happens whenever you divide a fraction. Okay, should be keep, change, flip. I don't know how your teacher taught you before, but if you keep the first fraction, you change the sign to multiplication, and you flip the second fraction, and then when you multiply fractions, you multiply top times top, bottom times bottom. Okay, so that one's not too bad. Okay, number 9, percent of a number. It says what is 35% of 80? All you have to do here is just multiply those 2 numbers together, okay, and then see what happens there. Okay, change that percent to a decimal too if we need to. All right. Number 10, proportions. All right, it says a recipe for 6 servings calls for 2 cups of flour. If you want to make 15 servings, how many cups of flour will you need? So you need to set a fraction here. Okay, I'll go ahead and set this up for you. All right, and then on the top would be, you could go ahead and put your servings on the top. You can put your cups on the bottom. So then again over here you'd put servings, and then we're looking for cups, so that's be where your X is, and you just cross multiply here and then divide at the very end, and that'll give you the X. Okay. Number 11, it says coordinate plane. It says a rectangle is plotted on a coordinate plane with vertices at -2, 3, 4, 3, -2, 1, and 4, -1. It says find the area of the rectangle. Okay. So remember, it's got it labeled for us, but this is our y-axis, this is our x-axis. So when you're looking at a point, remember it's x first, then y. So I'm going to look left, right first. I'm going to go over -2, and then I'm going to go up to 3. That makes my point. Now, they want the area of a rectangle. So that means you're going to have to figure out how many boxes this is tall by how many boxes this is wide, and that's what you would do. You'd multiply those two numbers, and that gives you area. Okay. Number 12, analyzing graphs. It says a pie chart shows that 40% of students prefer pizza. If there are 200 students, how many prefer pizza? So again, it's very similar to number 9. You just would take the 200, you'd multiply it by the 40, and then move your information over, because this is a decimal, so you'd put 0.40, okay, times 200, and then that should give you your answers. If you guys got any other questions, I'll be back on Monday. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys.